showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. This is Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon, the home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Colorado State Rams, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Beavers will kick this deep to start us off. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Clark. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This defense... Be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Going for his running back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Beavers are in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's first and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
The Beavers looking to keep this drive moving. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Second down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Colorado State offense is back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. They're looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Rams begin a new series here. First and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Looking to scramble. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Oregon State Beavers will take over 1st and
10. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, there's a handoff inside. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Rams come to the line to want to hurry up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Rams will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Colorado State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Beavers line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Dump off caught by the running back.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down coming up.
The Beavers will look to convert here on 4th down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rams. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Oregon Golden State's offense back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Lets it go quickly. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. That ball snagged for a completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's second down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pass complete on a crosser. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Hawk over the middle. It's Hawkins. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Beavers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Beavers!
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Rams will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. The sophomore making an excellent catch there. The offense really clicking here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the receivers got it. Touchdown, Colorado State. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
28, Oregon State, 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Oregon State Beavers will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's McLaurin. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking for a man. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. What a catch! Touchdown, Oregon State. This offense really clicking.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And now the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The back's got it again. tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rams will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Trying to find some room. It's McLaurin. Gets the first and still running. Finding space at the 20. Will be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Beavers! Still no answer for this offense.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. There's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, And he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Rams have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Touchdown, Rams. They battle back to take the lead.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
Looking for his back. Makes the catch. It's McLaurin. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's McLaurin. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun running play call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to roam. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon State. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Rams will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. Across the 40. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, he makes the catch!
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
He's running out of time here. Here's the target, and it's complete. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's McLaurin. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he released it. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Catch made on the right side. Will not be brought down. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Touchdown, Beavers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Rams offense back onto the field. He'll hand it off. Powers through.
He's got the first down and still motoring.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quarterback keeps the football.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Touchdown, Rams. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And the point after is right down the middle.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, great first down here by this offense to stop this clock. But remember, the time isn't on your side. You still have a long way to go. They need to be in hurry-up mode.
Going for his running back. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Looking for a late deep shot. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Their last chance here. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.